they get blamed for, even though they got like a reason why they do what they do.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you know how corporate America is, like they don't do excuses. Like even when I was working at Walmart, bro, they never wanted to hear you talk about an excuse. Like
No.
they don't want to hear no excuses, bro. It's either you do the work or
You
make it
don't.
happen. You know what I'm saying? You know how, man, it don't matter where you work at, bro. They don't want to hear no excuses.
No, it's the same
So it's
old
like if you
thing
can't
ever
make it
since then.
happen, you ain't worth the money they're paying you, bro. You
Do
know
you
what I
think
mean?
do you think it's burning you out? Is it burning you out?
Actually, you know what? I was actually out for like 2 months straight, 2.5 months straight, and I took like 4 days off to bail out. Because I think if you take like more than a month off, like if you stay on the account for like a month straight, no home time, they'll give you a decent like 4 days off, 5 days off, no questions asked. For like the more you pay out, of course they're gonna give you more time off. So you know, I just like this is like my first load back after being on home time, and I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm at a Twin Peaks right now, just kind of cooling, getting some food,
Hey
and
man,
then you know,
if it ain't burning you out, man, just save as much money as you can, man. Back in.
yeah, it's not really burning me out too much. It's actually one of the highest paying accounts on on the on the business right now.
Right.
That's what they tell me. Like, you know what I mean? And to be honest, I believe it. You know what I'm saying? I believe it. You can make like 75K easy if you just run.
Yeah.
Just run.
It's just
You know
the
what I
times
mean?
can
Like,
be annoying sometimes.
yeah, the time can be crazy sometimes, but it's like something you kind of got to adapt to. Like you said, I actually took that tip from you, the little Red Bull in the cup with the ice.
Right.
That shit hit different, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. That shit hit different. That shit good as fuck.
Yeah, I be hooked on them. It's like a
The
slow
little ice
release.
in the cup, pour the ice up, the pilot cup,
Oh
pour
yeah.
some Red Bull in that motherfucker, boy. That dude have you right for the whole next 2 days.
Yeah, I like that more than coffee. I
I
hate
ain't
to
gonna lie to
admit
you.
it, but it's true. I like that. I like that
Yeah,
more.
I try not to drink too much though. You know what I'm saying? I try not to drink too much, but I do keep at least like four in the chamber just in case
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah, it's not
You know
it's
what I
not
mean?
easy, man. If I get that with like a honey bun, oh, I'm good at any time of the night, man. I'm good to go.
Oh no, I ain't got no honey bun. I got something called a bolillo, a little Mexican bread roll. That
Balio.
motherfucker sweet. That motherfucker right. That motherfucker get you full.
I ain't never had one of
Pick
them
the drip though.
before.
I don't know if I can turn my camera. Can I turn my camera on this bit?
Yeah, you should be able to turn it around.
I'm trying to show you the drip. I'm trying to show you the drip. I ain't stepping on it too hard. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? A little
Oh,
athletic Carhartt.
got the Carhartt
We got
situation going.
we got the athletic Carhartt. Then we got the boot cut jeans. Then we got the
Hey.
Cayman boots. But we ain't done yet. We
Oh, got
got
the
the biker
chain.
chain, motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Bass Pro Shop hat.
Oh yeah.
Not to mess with.
You straight out what you straight out of
Not to be
Texas.
messed with. Damn. Nah, I'm from Georgia, bro.
I see
I'm from
you.
Georgia.
You
Born and
rocking well, I
raised.
mean, I guess Georgia cats, they
I'm in
rock
Mississippi right now.
Mississippi.
Yeah, I'm in
Hey,
Mississippi. I'm in Biloxi right now. Beaverville
Biloxi. Woo,
type shit.
you down
Type
there,
shit.
man. Hey, man, it's a nice
Yeah, I
area
drove
though.
like
I like
430
it.
miles. Yeah, I'm southeast. I'm southeast regional. So I hit up like North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Alabama, Mississippi, Louisiana,
Mm.
Georgia, where I'm from, and that's it. That's really where I stay at. I'm not good.
Oh,
I
so
need your number. I need your Instagram. Yeah, I can. Why you say that? You think I'm cute or something? Why you think I can have it though? Like, do you think I'm cute or something?
this man out
Here, give me
there
your phone.
swinging. Bro, did you book the number on the live like that, doggy?
Ah, I'm sorry. I just had to do it right quick. I ain't mean to do it, but you know,
This man out here slanging
everybody can't be like me.
and banging.
Got the bit to follow me ASAP.
Hey,
Check my new post out. You can see the drip. You should follow my Instagram though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really fuck with you, bro. And you know what I'm saying? I've been following you for a long ass motherfucking time. And I know everybody fucking say that shit. Excuse my language. I subscribe to your Rumble.
mm-mm.
But
No, I'm on the gram now. Are
you're
you?
really like, yeah, I'm Jolie. Joel with 3 I's and 2 E's. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Holy,
I really don't post on there. I just really like post on my stories every now and then. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I be on there type shit.
all right.
But
Inbox me. I'll follow you.
I just come on your page, you know what I'm saying, when I need to burn some miles and like catch some gems and some giblets.
Hey, man, that's what it's
I
all
don't
about.
really be on TikTok or none of that. So like I don't be trying to like regurgitate your content and like act like I'm somebody that knows something that really don't. I'm always learning, bro. Like
That's what it's about, man.
I'm really one of them people that be on them. Like my DMs are cool and all, but like if they overstep, I'm not afraid to step and tell them what it is and what it's not. Like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be doing that. Like,
What they
you
be
know what I'm
overstepping
saying?
with?
Like,
What?
okay, so like just recently, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the past couple of weeks, like, all of a sudden, they got down. You know how I was saying, like, people quit and shit? So,
Mm-hmm.
like, they load planner, you know, like the load planner, his name was like Alan, you know what I'm saying? Alan. He
Mm-hmm.
quit recently. He been there for like a long ass time. And, you know, he fought with me and everything like that. Like, everything was really smooth. But, like, ever since they left, they've been getting their loads from, like, they've been, like, picking it from, like, the next available time. You know how you got to, like, set your next available time?
Right.
I don't know if you have to deal with that. You
Yeah, I
have
had
to, like,
to
set
do
your
that too
next
much.
available time. That's, like, a
Mm-hmm.
thing. So, like, they're going off, like, home office is going off of that. So, like, the terminals go off of that. So, like, let's say I say, okay, I'm doing this load. I'm not going to be back till like the morning time. I need to do my 10-hour break. I'll be ready by like, okay, like 5 p.m. So like literally 5 p.m. they'll shoot me a load to pick up a load at that time. Right. So
Mm.
it's like technically we used to not pick up loads like on the dot. We would usually have like a few hours before we would have to pick up the load when our 10-hour reset was over with. And like they got it to where like I'm picking up loads mid pickup time. So like I'm 30 minutes late to pick up the load type shit. But like
Mm.
I don't like rushing for shit because nothing good happens when you rush. Everybody knows that. Nothing good happens when you rush. But it ain't nothing for me. Like they already told me like I'm one of their best drivers. Like they need to load down us. You know what I'm saying? But I don't do
Mm.
favors either. Like you said, they know I'm
Now,
one of their best drivers. I've been here for like about a year now. So like you know what I'm saying.
shit, you
But
getting money, bro.
anyways, like
You getting a bunch of cake. All you gotta
yeah, I'm
do is
doing some
just
money. You
stay
know what I'm saying? I'm gonna
down.
send you something right quick. I'm gonna send you something right quick because it's long overdue.
Hey,
Um,
man, I
it's
appreciate
long
the
overdue. You
support.
know,
You
you made
just
me a lot of money.
so
No, you
I hear
made me
they
a lot
make
of money.
money
I ain't
over
gonna
there,
lie to
bro.
you.
I hear they make a lot of money over there, man. They really do, bro. So
I know a lot of people like to say that Schneider don't make no money. Hey, bro, I don't know what y'all done did or what y'all done heard, but I feel like I'm on prime right now or something like goddamn.
hey,
As
a lot
long
of
as you do the
people
work and you stay at work, you gonna make some money, bro. I don't care what nobody
a
say. It
lot of
don't matter
people,
what the
man,
fuck
they
they say.
don't be trying to run for real, bro. They just talk like, oh, I'm not making no money. But if you go, you tell them, hey, man, send me your logs. You can tell that they don't be trying to run, bro. Not at all. They be
I think
15
that's the
hours in the
case.
sleep and shit like that.
TB, I really think that's the case, bro, because like a lot of people on my yard, like from what I be hearing, like a lot of them folks be late for their loads, bro.
Mm.
Like it's no reason to be late, and it's like a lot of these folks be late for their like loads, appointment times, and shit like that. So it's like it's
Yeah.
no excuse for that. Like
And
literally no excuse for that.
when you late, your DM know you're not gonna make no money that week. They gonna mess your money up, bro. ASAP.
I don't
You
know,
know?
bro. Like, I gotta be honest with you. Like, I be watching all your videos, right? I see how Prime operates. I see how they operate and stuff like that. But like this particular DM I got with Schneider, bro. Like, yeah, you know they got like little other like stragglers and stuff that do like other like they got their own employees. They got their own drivers. Every DTL, like they call them a DTL driver team lead. They
Right.
don't even call them dispatchers type shit. But like my driver team lead, like he take care of me, I take care of him. Like that's just how it goes. Like I make your job easy, you make my job easy. But like
Right.
if he's off, bruh, that shit be kind of hectic, bro. And that shit be kind of ruffling my feathers. So
Yeah.
I be kind of having a buck on their ass sometimes. Cause
I
it's
know.
like, bro, why are you sending me to North Carolina back to back to back to back to back? Like, am I the North Carolina guy or some shit? Like, y'all got all these other states, bro, and you got the loads. Like, you got loads sitting just waiting on somebody to come pick up a Florida load. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, why are you not giving me that bit? Like, just because I can do that shit and I do good at it does not mean you can just send me to North Carolina all you want. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
So
this
they
does
running
not
you through
happen with
Atlanta
my
every week.
DTLs in the office. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I be having a broke on their ass sometimes because it's like this shit don't happen when my DTL on duty. So
Right.
it's like, don't be trying to give me your loads when my DTO got different loads. He trying to book me for his loads, not your fucking loads. You trying to
Right.
book me for your loads. Don't book me for your loads. I'm trying to get my DTO loads. So don't
Right.
call me until he come in. You know what I'm saying? They be trying to call me hours before he come in. And
Hmm.
that's another trick of the trade, bro. You got to let these people know, like, don't let dispatchers that aren't your dispatch managers call you ahead of time, hours ahead before your dispatch manager comes in to
Hmm.
disperse his loads for the day
I
because
agree.
you're not their drivers.
No,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
don't care.
Tell me I'm tripping.
No, no. I mean, I had a
They
thing where
got the
I
worst
would
loads
never,
too. It's
I would never let night dispatch load my truck. I would tell them, nah, don't touch my truck because y'all gonna
yeah.
send me on a dummy
And
mission for no reason.
the funny thing is, she was night dispatch, but they changed her over to morning dispatch because I think she got into it with one of our drivers.
Hmm.
You know how that shit go. They
Yeah.
complain and they switch you over to morning shift. So it's
No,
like, bro, I'm
no.
just dealing with it for the time being, bro. I'm almost on my year mark. I complete my year mark in May 15th is my official 1 year mark. I've
Mm-hmm.
been applying for all types of hazmat tanker companies, bro. Like you have no idea, bro. I'm trying to get in with.
I'm trying
You
to get
know, I
go
fuck with Dirty
home.
Broke very heavily. He may not know that. He may not know that. But like, I fuck with that Dirty Broke very heavily because I've been trying to get on the Gemini pilot. You
Oh
know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Petroleum tank lines, flow to rock. Anybody that'll take me, bro. I'm trying to get in the dough. But
Yeah.
a lot of these companies will not take you unless you hit that, unless you have that 1 year mark, because it's for like I guess insurance purposes and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
So
No, I think
you
I
know they're
think
not gonna take you
Dirty
unless you
Broke
have that
definitely.
official 1 year.
Dirty Broke is definitely the plug, man. Like, just keep your nose clean. As soon as you get the year mark, you slide right on in there. Start.
It'd be hard though, bro, because it's like you know what I'm saying. Like he'll refer people, like you know he'll interview people. Like one dude he had on there was like Robert Wallace. He's from Georgia. Like, he's a
Uh-huh.
Georgia native. So I try to reach out to him. You know what I'm saying. I reached out to the Alabama guy. You know, I have yet to reach out to Dirty Broke directly because I feel like that's only when I have like an official like I applied for a Georgia position.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I haven't really reached out to him just quite yet because it's competitive out here, man.
Yeah, I'm about to say
And
Georgia's deep. There's a lot of people down there.
it's
It ain't
hard,
easy
man.
to get on in Georgia. So
Yeah, it's difficult, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Malik says
I
sometimes it's
work
all
2 hours
about who
away
you
from where I
know.
live at.
So driver squeeze in with 6 months because who they know. So yeah, I guess that can happen too. I never did the hazmat game. I never wanted to do that, but I always tell dudes, man, that's a beautiful lane to go. Those dudes live a very good lifestyle, man. They're home often. They make competitive money. You know, the only thing is that their slaps on the wrist hurt more than it does a regular guy because they add on so many points because y'all got that hazmat. But other than that, if you keep your nose
Yeah,
clean, you winning. You ain't got to worry about that.
yeah, that's what it's all about.
That's what it's all.
Hey, I'm
Hold
all about keeping my nose clean. You know what
on.
I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotta
I'm
watch
all
you,
about
Georgia,
it.
you Georgia and Texas cats, cause y'all nose clean probably usually be the problem with y'all. But I see you got it together. Hold on, I got Robert Wallace actually here right now. Let me call him in. He's waiting 1 second. Mr. Wallace,
Hey, what's up with you, man?
what's
You hear me?
going on, Big Money? How's it been going? I can hear you.
Yeah, I ain't doing. I'm at the barber shop waiting to get the fresh cut. Home for my 34. I got back on the road with Gemini. I'm just helping out while I got out. He's supposed to be out for a couple weeks, so I'm just helping out. And I've just been really just running back and forth in Atlanta to maybe to South Carolina. I've been pulling the bow out of Savannah, Georgia.
Mm.
Need a
Oh,
trick,
so I didn't know
need a
you was
trick
on
card to
with
do it. And
Gemini, bro.
huh?
I didn't know you was
What you
at
say?
Gemini, bro. I didn't know you was at
Yeah, I'm at
Gemini.
Gemini. Yeah, I've been there for about a year. I thought I told you about that. Yeah, I've been there for about a year now.
Is it working
Yeah,
out?
yeah, working out pretty good. At first, at first it was like up and down because sometimes it get a little slow. But if you volunteer a lot, you get where you get on their nerves about volunteering. You get in where you fit in. Like I'm volunteered to get in sleeper, and that pretty much I can max my hours out, put it pretty much as I want to while I'm in the sleep.
They got
And then
sleeper. I didn't know
by
they
being
had
a
sleeper position, bro.
yeah, they got sleeper, man. And then some of the sleepers you don't even need a hazmat. With the bow, you don't even need a hazmat. With the you do bow, you do death, you don't need a hazmat. All you need is tankers.
I
So
got tankers,
I'm
man.
just dropping a little knowledge. Look,
I'm gonna have to go over there and join
yeah,
you at
you don't need
Gemini, man. Both of them.
yeah. Oh yeah. They be just keep looking on the website. They be having opens. Some people get their experience and they want to do their own thing. They might want to do owner operators because sometimes you can go do owner operators or they might just go look for other companies. But it's doing pretty good, man. I think
Hey, man.
I had my high check last week was 2,700.
Mm, and that's
That was my
company.
high check. Yeah, that was company. Uh, and when I took out my
Gee,
deduction 401k Roth, I was able to bring home almost 1,800.
that ain't a bad deal, bro.
That
Company,
that was in one
you
week.
got company, you got benefits. You
Yeah.
home every other week, every week, every other day.
Well, they want you to stay out 10 days, but when I talked to the guy, I was telling him if you can get me home on 34. So right now I'm at home on my 34. But if you stay out 10 days, you can be home 3 days. What I'm doing right now with the helping out with the bow, stay out 10 days, home 3 days,
That's a good
and
deal, man.
they pay you $50 extra if you stay in the sleeper. So by me coming
Hey,
home, I missed out $100 today this weekend.
so they paying you every night. They paying you $50.
Every night you paying you $50 to stay in the sleeper,
Wow,
and that ain't even that's all that go to you is not tax.
jeez. Hold on, man. That's beautiful, man. You killing it
And
over there.
the guy that say he trying to reach out to me just pretty much just comment on Dirty Bro channel, and then if he comment on it, say something about me, I'll just get back with him, or he can reach
No,
out to me on my email. My email is bigrob1974 at yahoo.com. Bigrob 1974 at yahoo.com. Or you can just look my name up. I don't really drop no videos. I gotta
hmm
try to I gotta try to work on that a little bit. Get somebody to help me with it a little bit.
no, we'll get you straight, man. You can put it in the private chat too. He can see the private chat in the back room, so you can put your
Okay.
stuff in there, and he can get to it.
Okay.
I,
Appreciate it, man.
I,
I'm kind of old school, so I'm still trying to figure this stuff out.
no, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out, man. Hold on 1 second. I gotta call my man's back in. I appreciate you, Robert.
All right.
Listen, man. She gonna put me on the spot with opening. What if I ain't strong enough to open it, bro? You feel me? Like, hold on. Damn, this shit hurt my hand already, bro. Mm, big hand, boy. You hear me? Shoot. And what if I won't strong enough to open that shit? I'm like a sucker right now, man. Jesus Christ. Hey, man, Joel, he said hit him up. He put his thing in there. Hit
I'm
him
trying
up.
to catch up with the audio. Hold on, bro. I need to turn my
Damn.
cam off or something, bro. Cause
Oh
it's like
no.
you're delayed as fuck, brother.
Yeah, that means your signal kind of funny, man.
It's like listening to a transformer.
Oh no, you about to go out, bro.
Hold on, what's your cash app? Sean Brown. Okay, I'm finna.
Yeah, he out of here. But no, man, what he was saying is dope, bro. The fact that he get to, you know, he get to go home and he get $50 a night and sleeper, and that's a dope deal, bro. Like I can't hate on him at all. Y'all gotta go check that out. $50. Why? Here's a question: why isn't the whole industry paying us $50 a night to be in the sleeper? That's crazy. $50. You out 7 nights. You out 7 days. You know what I'm saying? You could be seeing some money, bro. That will really bridge the gap with a lot of this holding me over and all this other type of stuff. Do y'all think we should be all getting $50 a night? Period. You OTR, man. You getting 30 days, man. 30 days, dog. That's nuts. That's nuts. Someone just popped into the queue, but they left again. I don't know who that was, but that's a beautiful day. That's a beautiful thing. And everybody should be doing that. Everybody should be doing that. Let's read some of these comments. C1 Specialized Heavy Haul. What company is that? He was talking about Gemini. He said Georgia, C1. Happy to have you, Keith. I just did my first hazmat flatbed load. I see you, Mr. Knox Jr. That's what's up. Sometimes it's all about who you know. Drivers squeeze in at 6 months because who they know. You got to know somebody. Gots to know somebody. The question is, do you know somebody? I mean, that hurt my feelings in the game years ago when I realized that it really ain't about how good you run. It's not. Because even my boy Joe was just saying, he was like, I'm running good, but then they'll keep giving me this North Carolina run. And it's like, they say I'm a good runner, but that I think is like that relationship you're building with your DM, that's not building with the salesperson or whoever's booking you to load. That's not building with them. It's like they keep us separated from that person. So it's like if I could get good in with this sales dude, I'd be getting the gravy loads, but they have a person in between you and the sales dude. They got this DM guy, and you're building a good relationship with the DM guy, but sometimes it seems like, does my DM not have no balls to ask for better loads? You know what I'm saying? Like, why you not going to bat for me? Why you letting them give me this janky shit, bro? Like, you know this is janky. What are you doing? And then if you talk to them about it, it seems like they don't want to. I don't know. Like maybe they're offended by us speaking up. Like, hey man, I don't want to do this, or I've done this North Carolina load 70 times, man. Like, I want to see. Sometimes you just want to see somewhere else. It don't got nothing to do with nothing else. You just want to see something else. I don't want to see the same thing over and over again, man. Jesus Christ. You know, keep it going.
Yeah, it's like
Yo.
it's like almost like it's like a new system. It's like an AI algorithm type situation. Yeah,
Mhm.
it's like an AI algorithm. So it's like if they see you thrive in an area, they're gonna keep sending you there because it's coming from the terminal. It's not coming from the people in the account office. You know what I mean? So
So they booking you to a computer is what you're saying.
it's like they don't even see you. So it's like the people in the office, the dispatch managers, they have to correct things. So they have to communicate with the terminal just to get the loads right. So they have to switch loads around. They're constantly like recently they recently they've been switching loads around. So it's like I might get a Florida load, good
Mhm.
miles, everything, sweet, sweet load,
Mhm.
straight shot. And then they'll be like, oh, last minute, we need you to go to North Carolina. More miles. You should be happy about it. You know what I mean? What's the problem? It's more miles. So it's like I told the girl, I told the female, I said, look, it's not about the miles. You know what I mean? You keep sending me to North Carolina. I said, okay, fine. I'll do it for a few loads. Here, there, and then. After a certain amount of time, it gets irritating.
Yeah.
You know. North Carolina has some of the most dangerous roads in the U.S. It's one of the top 10 most dangerous roads in the U.S. just because of construction solely. And it's
Mm,
not like I can't drive through it. It just simply gets irritating when they send you a fuel stop that takes you out of the easy route through Savannah
right.
back into Georgia and through the Himalayan mountains. You know what I mean? Especially when it's raining and storming. So what I tried to explain to them was every drive isn't the same. It's like, yeah, let's say I go to Florida, it's a straight shot. I could just put that bitch on cruise control and ride happy into the sunset. You send me to North Carolina, I may go that route of fine, like not really complaining. But
Mm,
let's say the way back on the way back, I'm gonna get a fuel stop and it's gonna take me all the way out the way. So it's
mm,
like y'all don't really see that. I see that. I
right.
have to obey that because y'all want to save money. The company wants to save money. And what am I going to do? I'm going to go to the fuel stop y'all request me to go to.
Yeah.
So in order to do that, I have to go through the Himalayan mountains through the
What
storm
what 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 is this?
because every time I go there, it's raining.
What part of North Carolina do they have you
Empty.
going to?
Oh, I'm sorry. My fucking AirPod just fell out.
Mm. I said, what part of North Carolina do they have you going to?
Like North Carolina, those like Jacksonville, North Carolina, New Bern, North Carolina.
Yeah, you breaking up, Playboy. You breaking up. Oh, Joe, show love. Appreciate the love, Joe. Hit the gas app. Appreciate you. I mean, I don't have a problem with. I don't think I have a problem with North Carolina. Uh, eh, I don't have a problem with North Carolina. I think that I hate to say this, man, but I just despise going to Atlanta. I freaking hate it, bro. I mean, I know y'all are from Atlanta. I don't want to piss anybody off. And it's not, nothing outlandish. It's just the volume of people going to Atlanta. And it seems like if I want to get to anywhere over there, I gotta go through Atlanta, bro. It's like I hate going to Atlanta. It's like no matter what, I could be doing anything, bro. I could be on a hop load from a farm. I could be on a load taking meat straight from the spot to the packing plant or the slaughterhouse. And as soon as I can get it way up anywhere, and they'll be like, go to Atlanta. It's like, why am I going to Atlanta? Why, bro? You telling me you need the aggregate stuff, cornmeal, got to go to Atlanta. Yeah. Cow butt got to go to Atlanta. Yeah. Pig butt got to go. Everything's going to Atlanta. You sons of bitches, what are y'all doing down there? What are y'all eating? Y'all take even if they switch me to flatbed equipment, guess where it's going? Oh, it's going to Savannah. But from where I'm at, I got to go through Atlanta to get there. So it's like, oh, I'm stuck in Atlanta with y'all one raggedy ass truck stop on exit 12. Why do y'all not have more truck stops in Atlanta? Well, what is going on? Who who banned the truck stops in Atlanta? Who banned it, bro? It's just freaking insane. Hold on, I'm gonna give y'all a second to call in. Give me 1 second. That's the call in link right there. And tell me, am I the only one that just gets tired? Tell me the 3 cities you get tired of seeing. For me, it's gonna be Atlanta. That's one. Another one in the South that maybe people don't know about, but is annoying as hell to go to is Lebanon, Tennessee. Ugh. Atlanta, Lebanon, Tennessee, and as far as really high on annoyance, I don't care what y'all say, it's Houston, Texas. But I love Texas. But Houston, Texas, I mean, you can send me somewhere other than Houston, Texas. Where's Austin at? Why can't I go out there with the white people and get some good coffee in Austin, huh? Why can't I do that? Why can't I go to Dallas? It's always Houston. And if it ain't Houston, What's coming right behind that is freaking Laredo, man. Laredo's right around the freaking corner, bro. Listen, I love my essays. I love my Mexican brothers and sisters, man. But man, why do I have to keep going here? Trucking, Dallas, Atlanta, Houston. Thank you. It's freaking killing me. Hold on. Maybe it's just me, Joe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy, bro.
No, I ain't had the truck through there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm Southeast Regional. I only been there like on like when I was a kid and shit. But I ain't had the truck through there. I ain't say I can't, but I will. You know what I mean? It's
No, you
just not
definitely can do
something
it.
that was in the cards.
It ain't hard.
It ain't.
Hold
It's
on.
like any other place. It's just you gotta take it slow. That's
Yeah.
all. If you get nervous, you know what I'm saying, just take it slow. That's all.
Well, it's
That's all.
not like you said. It's not a skill thing.
It's not.
It's just
It's
fucking
being smart.
annoying, bro.
Yeah, it's just annoying and irritating
Okay,
when you keep doing it.
right now, let's say you're coming from the direction from Birmingham into Atlanta, right?
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Where are you going to
That
stop
must
and
be
sleep
I-10
at?
or something.
Where are you going to stop and sleep at in Atlanta?
Damn, why does it keep doing that? This shit is so irritating, brother.
You don't got the signal, brother. You don't got the signal, man.
This is whack ass Mississippi internet, bro. It's not nothing to do with me. It's literally just the location I'm in, brother.
William, appreciate the love to the cash app. Thank you,
I hear
Joe.
you though now. I hear you right now though. You got my cash app though, right?
Oh yeah, I did. I see you.
Okay,
Thanks for the
cool,
love
cool,
to the
cool.
cash app. Hold on.
Yeah,
Mr. Philion is here. 1 second. 1 second.
yeah.
Mr. Phil,
What's happening, brother?
I got a question for you, bro.
What you got?
Are you tired of going to Atlanta?
Yes. Oh my god, man. Listen, I have a love hate with Atlanta. You know, I got a lot of people I like down there. You know what I'm saying? But as far as trucking side of it, probably one of the worst cities to ever go to. I put it up there next to LA. LA's can be pretty and all that, but it's right there. Atlanta, LA, them the top two places for me. I do not like going as a truck driver, bro.
New York?
Honestly, I usually don't have that bad a time in New York because I've learned how to navigate New York. Like I know where to go to. What like usually, if I'm going to New York, it's only two places I'm going to. I've done refrigerator hazmat. There was only two customers I would go to up there, so I could time it because it was usually around the same appointment time. I could time it to where okay, if I'm coming up 95 or whatever interstate I'm getting to get there, I know what time I need to be there. I know the time window I need to take off. Like I need to get there exactly an hour before my drop off. Sit there for about 30 minutes. They'll go ahead and check me in. They'll get me unloaded real quick, like, and then I'm hauling tail to get out of the city. Or if I have to stay in the area, I'm going to one specific flying J or one specific Petro. I'm paying for a parking space and I'm going to stay there for the night. And that's going to how I be because in that corner of the world, just the whole Northeast period, you can't take them chances of hoping to get the parking space. You're not getting a parking space, bro. It's just flat out facts. If you're not paying for premium parking, you're not going to have nowhere to park. And even further to the point, there's a TA up there and I'm sure some of y'all know about it. Even if you pay for a parking spot, you may not have it when you get there. So you can't be playing around in the Northeast, bro.
I personally I just don't think there's no amount of money that the industry is willing to give us for me to ever go to Atlanta. I mean, not Atlanta. I'll go to Atlanta. I hate going, and it's not because I hate Atlanta. I just hate how much I go. But
Yeah.
as far as is the one up there east,
Mhm.
you talking about New York?
Yeah.
I'm just flat out not interested because it'd be different if you were trying to say, "Oh, go to Buffalo. Buffalo's so nice."
Right. Oh, beautiful. Buffalo's amazing, man. Yeah.
Well, but
I'll
they
go.
don't ever want to send you to Buffalo though.
Yeah. Now I'll go to New York. I'll go to Jersey, but bro, you cannot. There's not. I don't care if the load paying $10 a mile. I'm never going back to Boston ever again. ever.
Boston over
And
New
I'm
York.
not just talking about the bridge thing. I'm talking about trucking period in the Massachusetts Boston area. That place is not designed for semi trucks. They built that place before semi trucks even existed. The roads are narrow. There's nowhere to park, and good luck getting to your shipper because it's probably in the middle of downtown anyway.
Jesus, man. I've only dropped in Boston shit, maybe twice.
Man, it is. Ugh.
I've dropped in Boston maybe twice. A city that surprised me, that really surprised me with how complicated it was to be, was Seattle.
Yeah, that's another one too.
I was not expecting Seattle. I don't know why
And
I wasn't, but
if
it
you're
was just,
not parked by 2:00 in Seattle, I'm
you're
sorry.
screwed. You're
I'm
screwed.
sorry.
And they're gonna charge you, even though you didn't get a parking space. They're gonna charge you for the sidewalk. They don't care. They're gonna charge you.
Yeah, you're cooked. And the Loves, don't even bother going to the Loves, bro. It's over.
Oh my God. It's like, come on, man. It's people who they pay rent there. They don't ever leave. My thing is when I'm leaving a city or I'm in a city and I drop a load or whatever, and it's 12 o'clock in the afternoon, and I go to the truck stop and it's like nobody's working. Everyone is parked. How are y'all living with just not working? Why are y'all not moving? No trucks moved
At all. And nobody went to a ship or nothing. The truck has been there the whole time.
That's just freaking, it's to me, it's just freaking annoying. He says, yeah, Washington is a setup. You got a quick in and out it. Beautiful place though.
Yeah.
So
Portland's like that too. Beautiful place, but God, trucking in Portland is, man.
I wanted to move to Portland. I like Portland so much, and then the fentanyl bomb hit it once. That was in
Yeah.
Yeah, home. And the fentanyl bomb hit it. Thank you for the coffee, baby. Big Joe's back. One second, Phil. 1 second.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Andrew Callahan from Channel 5 News on YouTube, big following. Recently went through like rehabilitation and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Big comeback. He does a lot of stuff from Oregon. He's from Oregon. So it's like, if you want to know about some Oregon stuff, if that's something you really want to get into, you know what I'm saying? He said he shed some light on that.
Yeah,
personally, I think it's beautiful, but like, it's definitely something you just kind of pop in and pop out of.
Yeah, when I was there, I was loving the street food. I was having a ball. I was like 2018, around 2020. The pandemic. Well, he about to go again. He about to go again.
I ain't gonna do it.
No, but then once the bomb hit, it was like I went back 2021 and was like, no, thank you. Y'all have ruined this city. It's gone now. Hold on. Shout out.
Man. It's pretty. It's definitely beautiful.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second, bro. You're gonna be in the back. You're gonna be in the backstage. The James family. Now, James, you may not be very, what's the word, acquainted with me. But there's a whole lot of force in your texting. And you may not know that I'm working on myself. So to that question, I'm just going to ask you why. Why would I give you a shout out? I don't know you. How can I plug your channel, which I'm technically doing right now? How can I plug your channel? I don't know anything about you. You see what I mean? It doesn't make sense. Okay, so let's I mean, we having a good talk. Phil on here, Joel on here. We having a good conversation. Let's keep it civil and respectful, please. I'm trying to do better in life. I'm really trying. Y'all don't know how hard it is for me, because I would be up here just cussing y'all out all day. If I was just not trying, I would just be yelling at everybody. And I'm trying not to do that. Mr. Phil.
Yeah, man.
He trying to get me going, bro.
They just we be trying to be so peaceful over here, you know what I'm saying? We working on ourselves.
But They want me to get cussing and yelling, and I'm trying not to do any of that type of stuff. You know why I'm really trying not to do that anymore?
Tell me.
Because I feel you, James. I feel you. That's why we're trying to keep it respectful, brother. Because trucking is hectic enough.
It is.
We do not need any more backs and forth riff. Now, I will engage. Don't get it messed up. I'm saying we don't need it.
Yeah. Yeah, the industry and we both can attest to it because we've been trucking. You've been trucking longer than me, but around the same era.
Right.
It's completely different from when we started. Back then, you didn't. If you had a pulse, you had a job. Like you could literally quit and have another job the same day. But now, especially in the local and regional sector and some of the smaller companies you deal with now, and the ones that have gone through corporate takeovers here recently, it's totally different, bro. You got to show up with a resume now. You know, you got to have references. You know what I'm saying? You got to explain why you quit the job you left. You know what I'm saying? Like it's people take it for granted because it looks easy, but you know, you get 2, 3, 4 years into it, and that's the thing. You've talked about it before about the happiest truckers being the ones that are the most ignorant, and I don't mean ignorant as in acting crazy or acting dumb, but
stupid.
the less you have an understanding about the industry, the happier you're going to be.
Oh yeah.
But when you ascend to the level of wanting to be an independent business person, or even just wanting to make more money and understand the industry, and when you really see the moving pieces and moving parts and understand how bad some of y'all are getting taken advantage of, it's like your tolerance for the lies becomes really short in the industry. And unfortunately, especially for those like yourself that have a platform, it hurts your career. Or even by association with some of our constituents that we know, you know, not because they themselves did anything, but because of their affinity for you. You know, it's caused problems for them in the office.
I got to finish my sandwich, but oh my God, keep preaching. You was preaching to the choir.
Listen, like one of our, and he can speak to it himself when he's here, but one of our good friends, he's had to deal with backlash because of his beliefs in your positive ideals or being seen next to you. It's caused issues for him to where he's having to make some transitions. Granted, I'm happy for him. I'm glad it's finally come to fruition. We saw it coming, but you know, these types of things happen, especially now with, like I said, the corporate environment is more involved in the industry than it ever has been before. And it's making it hard for a lot of people, even for people that, you know, have been on the straight and narrow in their career. They've done their 2 years at their starting company and they're wanting to move on. Because of how the reins have been tightened, it's that much harder to make progress in the industry. It's not impossible. You definitely have to apply yourself to do it. But understand the odds are stacked against you more than they've ever been. And let alone, you know, I really feel for people who are trying to get their lives together and may have had a background, may have had a past, or transitioning from a nefarious lifestyle into trying to do something better for themselves. They have a lot stacked against them now. Even for people wanting to, you know, upgrade their license, there was a time where literally, if you wanted to add an endorsement, you just went to the DMV and take the test. You didn't have to take all these classes and get all these extra credentials and things of that nature. Like like I said, the industry is just it's totally changed, man. It's harder than it's ever been.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something real, bro. Being a friend of mine does not benefit your career, bro. At all. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Some people be like, oh man, let me get a picture. You do not want to put that on your Facebook because you know they peruse Facebook, right? They check.
Yeah, peep game, and you've talked about this too. If your phone number is associated with your social media, they're checking that.
They're checking that shit.
Some companies flat out ask for your socials, but just know when they run your information, they are checking your social media
checking
too.
it, bro. What you need to do is have 2 phones.
Yep.
One phone the number needs to be associated to your social media, and the other one need not to be associated to your social media at all.
With nothing.
You
I
got
have
to
2
do that.
phones, and they get that number. They don't
Yeah,
get my actual phone number.
you get the corny business number that
Yeah.
you don't get the one that my family and everybody know me on. You don't get that one because what they do is, and here's a big thing that my old lady have spoke to me about a few times. Professionalism in the industry is gone.
Yeah.
So you'll have the DM put your number in their personal phone and text you from that number, and you think, oh well, that's not a big deal. No, it's not. It's not a big deal. But here's the problem: when he does that, Instagram and Facebook start shopping your social media to him.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll go in there. He'll be like, suggested friends, Phil.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll say, oh, let me go in here and see what Phil's talking about. And Phil has an affinity for wet butts, and it's just butts everywhere. Next thing you know, he looks at Phil like a freaking creepoid, and he's messing with Phil at work. That's what ends up happening, bro. So
or when they want you to do an off the books favor, they're banging your phone too.
They're gonna hit your phone because you know why they don't want to hit the call com, because the call com is federally backed.
Mm-hmm.
Every time your DM wants you to do something stupid, he's gonna text you off board or he's gonna call you.
Every time.
And when you're in a mega carrier, they're gonna call you from a private number because that regular line is recorded.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you, and we both can speak to it. If they're asking you to do a favor, you're getting screwed. They about to have you doing something so outlandish and so stupid that you're really going to be questioning why you decided to be a good employee to help them. I can't tell you. I remember the last time I did a favor for my what do you call it? Where you going? The terminal manager. There we go. Yeah. Terminal manager asked me to go help out another branch, and it was, I'm not going to say where I was coming from, but I was leaving my area to go to Denver. What was originally supposed to be a weekend deal turned into me being stuck there for 7 days because nobody else volunteered. And the problem is all my other coworkers, they knew. They didn't warn me that volunteering to do this crash dummy mission was not only going to cost me time, but it was going to cost me a lot of money because their market pays less than ours did. So not only was I away from home, living somewhere that I don't really know that well, although Denver is nice, but that's not the point. The point was
too expensive though.
I was doing literally the same job for less money in another state that I don't live in.
And that, man, listen, that's what I want people to know is that we're on here having our free talk and there's truckers talking. They do not like that. There is a person at the company, we're not going to say their name.
Mm-hmm.
Their job is to look at our stuff. Because if you pay attention to what people talk about on social media, policy reflects or anti-reflects it. That's because they're watching. So if they notice, oh, everybody loves to go to this part of the country, they'll lower the rates there. You understand? If you're on here with me and I'm gonna break down how you can make some money and how your DM's gonna screw you, your mega carrier, your large company don't want to hear that shit.
Like, you ever notice that the more you don't ask to go home, the closer they'll send you to where you live at?
Oh my gosh, bro. Annoying.
Or the one that really kills me, if you're a person who's pretty decent with your time and planning, I've got my home time planned when I came back from the last home time. I'm telling you, hey, I'm back here now. In 6 weeks, I need to be back here. 6 weeks. You have 6. That means you can run me from here to Kalamazoo, Timbuktu, top to bottom. But 6 weeks from now,
Right.
I need to be back in this spot, in this zip code.
Oh yeah, they're not gonna do it.
Let it get to week 5, and now they scrambling to find loads all of a sudden.
And then they're gonna hit you with the, man, I would, but this is the only load my $1 billion company ass has in a market like freaking Georgia. You're telling me that Georgia has only one load in the whole freaking state? Yep, that's all we got. So the only place I can go is here to out of the way, where I'm supposed to be going. Yeah, but see, or they'll do what? Look, take this one, and it's like 2 states from where you need to be, and then I'll find you a load to get home at the last minute.
Yeah, they'll walk you down to that last 500 miles to get to the crib, and they will hit you with the, oh, well, I got this low, but it don't drop for another 2 days. That's all I got.
Nope. I'll get 2 states away and bobtail right home. Nope. No, I'll just drive home. Oh, but you'll lose money. What are you gonna do? I'm not doing it.
Exactly.
And that's my thing. When you get to the point where you start looking at the lies, like I can't look at a lease without thinking sexual abuse. Every time I look at a lease, it's just
Oh my God.
there's
Listen.
nothing about it that isn't Diddy. There's nothing about it that isn't Weinstein. Everything about it is, I mean, personally, it should just flat out be illegal.
Right. And in my personal opinion, whether you are a company or leasing, whatever the case may be, if you have a set home date and you agreed, and mind you, like I said, you have to be a person that plans. You can't hit them with the last minute. But if you're a person who has planned well ahead enough time that says, hey, I need to be home on this day, hold them to that. I don't care if you're under a load or not. If you get to it and you're within 2 days and they're not directing you to the house, take the L and have them deadhead you home. And if they're not willing to do that, then you need to reevaluate who you work for.
Yeah, because they're basically, I'll tell people all the time, you have to teach them.
Yeah.
You need to know when you see my truck, that this dude is an asshole and he's not going for none of that shit.
Exactly.
And I told one dude, when I get here, I'm looking for the door out. So you can't play that, oh, here we have a culture. There is no culture. Your culture is raping and hurting America. That's your only code. That's you don't care about no culture. You don't care about none of that. You care about your bottom line.
Yeah.
And you should, because this is business. I get it. But here's the thing. On my end of it, if I have to do something for me, I have to do it, man. If I gave you 3 months, 2 months, why is this even a problem?
Exactly.
So you basically was operating like I was never going home?
Yeah. If you're not making your time the number one priority, and I don't care if they paying you $100 million a year, if you're not making your time the ultimate priority, they're not going to. Not even going to try. It's not even going to be the third priority.
No, they'll just run you until you die. So you have to be the person to say that I'm going to etch this time out, and there's no way you're going to stop me from doing this. Hold on. And this is why I say, Joel, look at this. This is why I say I don't want to go to Atlanta. Hold on. Let me get it set up here. I don't want to go to Atlanta. Look at this foolishness. Hold on.
Oh boy. Oh, these are some gorgeous women, by the way.
Yeah, we know it's scary. Let's get to what they do. Look at it. Five.
Hey, yo.
Yeah, they're not playing around, bro. They're not playing around. They're busting right out the window.
Oh my man. What?
This is what people are dealing with. You're just driving down the street. Look, watch them fly by. You, this dude, watch this. Blah 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 blah.
I mean, I'm assuming he was shooting at that car on the far left, bro. That's 4 lanes over. What is wrong with these people, bro?
I don't know, man. But
oh my god,
it's kind of like folk force. It's like folk force, but it's like you always kind of got to prepare for the worst. So everybody should know that you should keep at least a Glock with you at all times, no matter if it's a 9mm or a, what is it, like a
45.
I forgot what's. Yeah, like no, it's like shorter than a 9mm. It's like what the fuck do they call
22.
it? 22. Yeah, it's like a 22 Glock.
Yeah.
So it's like you got to keep something with you. Everybody knows to do it. It's just whether or not you choose to do so. And if you choose not to, it's like you get caught up in these situations where it's like, damn, I wonder what it would have happened if I would have just bought that $300, $400 Glock that was a 22.
I will say too, though, Proper firearm safety is absolutely important. Don't just
Yeah,
go
you
out
know,
buying something if you don't know what you're doing.
I don't
yeah, it's
trust.
often overlooked.
I've
It's
known
often
truckers.
overlooked.
I've known truckers for years. I don't want y'all crazy some bitches that have no gun, bro. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah,
Hey,
considering a couple
hey,
weeks
I
ago
ain't
was
gonna
two
say
guys
nothing
shooting at each other on the interstate.
because I ain't no incriminating motherfucker, but just know that if you run across me, don't do it. Don't do it.
I got a few friends like that stay strapped and everything like that. I will say
I'll be
this.
back.
I have been traveling around I've been traveling around this nation for 11 years and I've never had a weapon.
Same. I
Now,
mean, not on the truck anyway.
right. Now if you come across, my pickup truck or decide to run into my house, you
We got
will
that
meet.
back for you.
Yeah, I will introduce you to Jesus personally, but the truth is, you know, the
Oh
truth the
man.
truth is the places that they're sending you,
Yeah.
you really can't have a firearm. And some places they just have it posted. Or but when you doing stuff like twit card stuff, like Mr. Wallace was on here talking about they're sending them on like twit card shit.
Mhm.
You cannot have a firearm on no government secure
Yeah.
place.
No type of federal property, none of that. They're not
And,
going for none of that.
and as soon as you cross that line, every charge is federal. Everything you do is federal.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it does make sense and we should be able to have them and all that stuff. But when I think about the when I think about the what's the word? When I
The
think about
risk.
the mental state
Mhm.
that a lot of y'all exhibit, I don't think y'all should have a firearm at all.
Yeah, there was I don't know if you saw, there was a news article from I think like a week or two ago. These two truckers down in Florida. One guy, okay, guy one alleged that guy number two threw a piss bottle out the window and cut him off in traffic. So guy number one pulls out a 45 and starts shooting at him out the window. And they got him on dash cam.
I seen that. He was just like, bah, 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 bah. I seen that. And that's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
because sometimes I'm so mad and not at I'm mad at a shipper. I'm mad at that they want me to do something more than once. I'm mad that the road is stupid in Massachusetts. I'm mad that for some reason this place wants me to go up and do a loop around instead of a regular turn. I'm angry.
Yeah.
I'm really pissed off. I really don't. I'm glad I've never had a gun. I wouldn't do nothing crazy anyway because I'm not trying to go to prison. But
Right.
and then some of the encounters with people in the truck stop, like some of y'all truckers are brutally ignorant, bro.
Yeah.
They're rude. You got people freaking being in a bad mood and stuff. So it's like, in theory, it sounds right if you have the mind for it. But some of these people I meet, you shouldn't be nowhere near a butter knife.
Right. Because I ain't
You're
gonna lie.
dumb.
There was a time, this was years ago, mind you, this was years ago, but there was a time where somebody caught me just on the wrong day. I was having a really bad day. Going down the interstate in Texas. This car cuts me off. And it really just, I snapped. So I literally chased this car for 2 miles, chased him off the interstate, caught him at a stop sign, ran up to the window. Person could have blew me away, but I was so moved and angry. I just had to get my point across that they cut me off.
Right. And you could have, that's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like that simple situation. Let's break this down correctly. You're a black dude.
Yeah.
Shorty could have blew you away and they wouldn't even took his gun.
Right.
So it's like, dude, you just gotta, like I said, this world is so freaking powder keg type. Like, it's so hot.
Yeah.
That it's just not a good deal. If you don't have a mind for it, you'll trick yourself into a sale, man. And I know a lot of y'all think, oh no, man, because you're allowed, dude. You don't remember what the freaking law is half the time. Y'all are not keeping up with the law. These freaking gun laws and shit change weekly, bro. If you're paying attention, they're changing a clip law, and you may be legal where you at and driving to another state, and now you're 10 round clip is illegal because here they dropped it to 8, and then you go to the next place. You know what I'm saying? They keep switching it. This area you can have it on a dashboard. This one you can have it concealed. This one you can, and I'm concealed carry. I'm set. I can be dang near 46 states, but here go the thing. Man, the municipalities, when you get to cities, towns, counties,
oh my God, yeah.
All that shit changes. After a while, you think, damn, I might well just swing it out.
Yeah.
I might well just swing it out, bro. Because it used to be it's better to be caught with one than without one. But with the rules getting weird, it's like, damn.
Yeah,
if I do anything, I'm going to prison for years at a time. It's like, what am I doing?
Even if I didn't need to use it, there's just 2 states you ain't never gonna catch me carrying one in, which I'm not gonna be there anyway. California and New York. You will never catch me with nothing.
DC's the same.
Yeah, DC too.
Chicago's the same as DC.
Yeah.
You flat out just can't have a gun, bro.
Yeah, like, I'm just I'm not even about to play them chances.
Right. And the place you need it the most, you can't have it.
Like, right. Ain't that a trip?
I ain't everybody allowed to have a gun in Chicago. But nope, Chicago, I gotta walk around here with a freaking thong on and hope these dudes don't shoot me. This is ridiculous. Right. This is ridiculous. You'll go to jail in some states for killing the person trying to rob you. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like,
man, it's so bad now. Places like, I don't know if you've been seeing about the squatters laws, the issues they've been having in New York and some of these places now.
They just go into mansions and posting up.
And when I looked into some of these laws, I was like, bro, you can legit steal somebody's house and they can't do anything about it. They basically said if a squatter gets into somebody's house, stays there long enough to pay property taxes on it, they can assume ownership of that property. Regardless if they bought it or not. And on top of the fact that they make it almost impossible, and not just New York, but just a lot of states in general, they make it almost impossible to evict people. But the fact that you can literally be like, oh, that $1 million house, I'm gonna take that. And if you got enough to pay the property taxes on it, it's yours, free and clear. No mortgage, no nothing.
So someone can just go take Diddy's house because we know he ain't there right now.
Yeah.
Take the dungeon. we just don't go in the dungeon down there.
That one room with the red door. We don't go in there.
We don't go in that room. We don't know what the goat head thing is down there for.
Yeah.
We just lock the door.
Man.
Jeez, man. That's what I'm saying. It's like the rules of this world are bananas.
It's a scary
nothing is normal, bro. Nothing is normal I would say as it used to, unless you go to a state where you're paying attention to the politics, because you can try that hilly billy bullshit in Texas and get your ass burned
quickly
and get your ass. That's why the doors unlocked. Oh, they keep the doors unlocked up here because they want to shoot you, bro.
Yeah,
these old people.
When I say everybody carries in Texas. Everybody carries.
They sit around and they dream about shooting somebody that walks into their house,
wishing somebody would. That's all.
Someone walks in this door, and the old head is gonna give it to you. But he ain't gonna think about it. He can't even see no more. He's gonna point in that direction.
Blow, just dump it
and let it go, bro. Like that's the truth. The gun laws in DC change as the landscape change. You can have a weapon if you reside in the city and have the appropriate license. See, to me, that's mean you can't have a weapon. It should just. This is what I believe, and don't take this. It should just be Constitution carry. It should just be. The truth is, the amendment says you can have it. So why do I need to go get a paperwork to get it? It doesn't say, oh, you need paperwork. You should just be allowed to carry that joint. Right. Period. Because the truth is, we all know that the criminals got them.
And they ain't worried about no license or a permit.
No, and they're going to use the shit. So it's like, what are we talking about here? Hold on, let me get somebody else some chances to call in. 1 second, Phil. I see you, Joe. Let me drop the link. This is for you to call in. While we're waiting on that, we are going to look at and show love to the people who showed love in support of the show. I like to show love to Malik, Mr. Williams. I see you, Joel, who's in the chat back room right now, and Damina are the only people that show love to the Cash App in support of this of live. What I would like to talk about is we are on Rumble now. We have 15 people watching on Rumble right now. We have 93 people who followed Rumble last night. We are monetized on there. It is up. It is running. It is active. It is registered. It is monetized. Why Rumble? I got everybody here and I can educate you on this. There is a big push to silence a certain narrative on the internet. A freedom of speech narrative, there's a few other ones that I ain't getting into that ain't got nothing to do with none of that. But I'm just it's a few narratives that they don't want to push. And this platform in its conception is supposed to be where you can say what you want to say. Like this live cannot be monetized now. Ghost Trucker, I see you. He's the last one to show love to the Cash App. This cannot be monetized because Joel and Phil expressed their thought process on firearms. That means categorically you cannot monetize this video on YouTube. That quick. And even if they give you the green check, they'll just kill the video. Like the video will not be able to be shopped. And that's how they use negative reinforcement and positive reinforcement for every. That's why you like, damn, why does it seem like every YouTuber says the same thing? Because that's about all they can say. You know, they can't speak against this thing. They can't speak against that thing. So we're going over to Rumble because the nature of our conversations as truckers does not fit YouTube. We're crass. Look, Joel over there hollering at bitches and shit. You know, Phil over here talking about guns. This shit's not. You can't do this on YouTube, bro. It doesn't fit. It's not gonna work. Now, what me, Joel and Phil could do, we could slap on some man thongs and do a TikTok dance. They would push it immediately. They would push it. Somehow that isn't wrong. Not saying it's wrong or not. I'm just saying that is pushed. But us up having a discussion about money, us having a discussion about doing better, us having a discussion about protecting our homes, Joel out there hollering at bitches, that can never be done. That's wrong. So you have to understand how important a platform like Rumble is. Do I agree with everything that goes on Rumble? No, I don't agree with everything that goes on Rumble. But I don't agree with everything with anybody. You understand? I don't agree with everything with anybody. But I will say in its mission statement of you being able to say what you want without being demonetized or deplatformed is what I like about it. The truth is I should have been on Rumble 3 years ago. Y'all know the shit I be talking about. I should have been on Rumble. Now when I tell you call in, you can say anything you want. Now I can't get y'all to call in. But when it was like, I can't cuss on here, y'all would call in and cuss all day. Like, oh my God, let me tell you about this chick I was hitting. It's like, y'all just ruined my CPM. But now, go ahead, say whatever you want. Nah, I don't feel like it now. I don't want to say nothing now. That's how they do you, man. That's a fact, bro. So like I be saying, you're gonna have to support real stuff. Michael, I see you. Frank, Ghost Trucker. What's going on? Michael's now top of the Cash App. He the one making all the real money. Y'all gotta understand that the type of conversations we have on here, you say, oh, I like to burn miles. I like to burn miles. I like doing this content for you, but it literally destroys my channel. If you go look at, well, who's running bigger than you, Trucker Brown? They never use a cuss word. They never say what they really think, and they're almost reading off of a script. And I'm not talking about one person. I'm talking about anyone who has emotion. They're freaking drones. Let me get Joel. Let me get Joel first. Phil, give me a second. Joel.
Yo, what's up?
Clayton,
What's going on, man?
I'm just telling them about the importance of Rumble and what it means for free speech and all that stuff.
Okay, so look, let's get this straight. So Rumble has always been around for a while now. It's not new, even though it's new to TV. It is new in that sense, but Rumble has been around for a while, as is Kick.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all haven't heard of Kick, Kick has been
I
around for
know
a
Kick
while.
too.
Owned by the gamblers, the stake
Mm-hmm.
people, the people that endorse gambling.
Mm-hmm.
Rumble is more of a
Conservative.
free speech type of situation. Right, conservative people. But it's not just for that, It can start off as that, but it doesn't mean that it has to end as that. You know what I mean? That's what's the importance of creators like TV. He can come in, use the platform for his own benefit, and it can be used as a all informative platform to teach young drivers or young truckers wanting to get into the industry to learn what needs to be learned and what not to do to be successful in the future, you know.
I agree.
And
I completely agree. I believe that. I believe
that's
we
all
should.
that really matters at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, it's just a stepping stone for a lot of people in today's day. And for someone like me, this is something that I'm passionate about it. And it's something that I want to do for a long time, whether it be over the road or local. You know, you need to know the ins and outs of the trade.
Yeah.
It applies to everything, whether you're local or over the road. I mean, the tricks of the trade apply. So TV is definitely somebody that you need to listen to, whether you like it or not, whether it's the color of his skin or what he believes in. At the end of the day, a job is a job, and certain people that have been through the adventure of beginning and ending a career, you know, you can learn a lot from, and it's not something to be taken lightly. You know,
Hey man, Joel.
experience is not something that you could just buy.
I
Something
I
you gotta just,
I,
either research or
I
watch.
appreciate that, and I try to tell them that I want even with the, let's say, the
Damn,
website I'm on. I
like you're
want.
breaking up.
Yeah, your signal is crazy, man. It's in and out. Even with the website, I am the type of person where I'm allowed to have my own free thought. I am not one thing. Okay? I'm not one thing. I also am a believer that I am an individual. Okay? I'm just an individual, man. What I say is for me may not be for you. And that's okay. So let's say, let's use a perfect example. I go to the dealership. Phil go to the dealership. Joel go to the dealership. Since I'm a real American, I'm gonna get a Ford truck. Phil is going to ruin America and get a Chevrolet. It's just what he's gonna do. He doesn't care that babies are gonna die. He doesn't care that our country's being ruined. He's still gonna buy it, even though it's a stupid purchase. That's who he is. I don't know what the hell Joe gonna get. He probably gonna get a SRT Dodge truck. I don't know. But what I do know is I'm the only patriot out of the three of us, and I can still be friends with Joel and Phil, even though they hate America. That's not a problem for me. I'm a Ford truck driver. Okay. If you do not drive a Ford truck, you hate America.
Listen, I ain't got nothing against Ford. Ford has come a long way. It's just I was raised on Chevy and LS. That's what I know.
See, Joel drives Ford too. See, that's what I'm saying.
It's no lie with the bow tie. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's so many lies with the bow tie. There's so many. There's so many, bro. Okay. So if I give you $70,000 and say, Phil, go to the dealership, come back with a truck. Phil's gonna ruin America. He's gonna come back with a Chevrolet.
I'm definitely buying a Silverado.
He's gonna buy a Silverado for no reason.
It'll probably be a single cab, or I might just go ahead and get a Tahoe. But yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm buying a Chevy.
Now we gotta get racial. It's a black thing. It's black people. What is with us with Tahoe? I don't get it.
I love
No
it.
one has to explain this. Why are we Tahoe freaks?
I don't know, but I love them. I can't even explain
it. Pisses me off, bro. Why the Tahoe? What up? We ain't never even been to Lake Tahoe ever.
That's true. I
Why do
mean,
we want a Tahoe so bad?
my grandparents had one. I think that's why I like them.
Oh my
And
god!
it is a cultural thing because growing up, I was really into like car audio stuff with crazy speakers and all that. They always had Tahoes, so
It
that's
just
just
pisses me off, man.
and
Oh,
they run a long time. They really do.
dude, Honda Accords run a long time. I don't see y'all ghost riding them.
I mean, I got a Civic, but you know, like
A freaking let me tell you something. If you could go to these fools and say, "Hey man, you know this Honda Accord is gonna last a good long time, and you'll live 2 more years out of your life," black people will take 5 years off their life to drive a Tahoe. I don't know what it is. It is more than a Rolls Royce to us. It is like that is the pinnacle. The
that's
Tahoe.
true. I mean, it's Tahoes and then there's Escalades.
Oh my god, no, you didn't say fucking. I'm done. That's it. I quit. I'm never doing it live again. It's over for me. I don't give a fuck. I'm done. I quit. Because this is what, see, Joe, this is what I got to go to as a black man. This is what I have to deal with our people. We like shit for no reason, bro. Just
That's
no
true.
reason we like this. Let me give you a perfect example. There's a person out here. There's a girl. We'll call her a black lady. We're racial right now. She'll have four children. She will go to a lot, and there is a minivan, and there's a Tahoe. And she's gonna look me in the eye, and she's gonna say, "Well, I need the Tahoe because I have 4 children. It's more space to help me get around. It is not more space than a minivan."
True.
Not only is it not more space, it has a V8 engine. So it's worse on gas. It costs more to fix. The tires are more expensive. Everything about the minivan says you should get the minivan. The kid is lower to the ground. The kids can get in it. You got kids climbing mountains to get into this car that you wanted for no reason. And this is the thing that's going to piss me off about moms. You're only going to drive it to work in Walmart. Like, y'all have no life. You have nowhere you're going. It makes me so mad when I pull into Walmart and almost die because a freaking soccer mom almost hit me with a fucking Denali.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry, man. It's one of my triggers, y'all.
It's true. Some of the shortest women be driving the biggest trucks.
They got the biggest truck. I needed a freaking TRX Dodge truck to go to.
Ma'am, you're 5 feet tall. Why are you driving an Expedition?
It makes me so mad, bro, when you realize that the Tahoe is almost $70,000-$80,000.
Yeah. I mean, me, I'm a little more frugal, so I'm gonna buy the old one, you know. But
oh my god, he's gonna buy the old crack pipe. Thank God. Jesus Christ. I'm done. I don't even want to see your face no more. Phil, you do this on purpose, and you know it. That's why I don't like you. It fucking makes me mad. It makes me angry. It makes my balls itch.
The old crack pipe is crazy.
Hold on 1 second. 1 second. I got a new person, y'all. Chill, Joe. You're in the backstage. I can't hear you if you're talking to me, so I don't know. Mr. Mitchell, I'm sorry, bro. Oh,
it's all good, baby. It's all good.
It's our people, bro. Our people, man.
It's like a nightmare, baby.
They gotta have a Tahoe. Like, they will sell their kneecaps for a Tahoe. I don't get it. I don't.
I want a Corvette. I want a Corvette one day.
Oh my god, this nigga done said Corvette. See what I'm saying?
I need the Corvette, man.
All right. Let's go down this path. I'm gonna ask you a really, really complicated question.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why?
I'm just sporty, man. I'm sporty. There's never gonna be more than 2 people in the car with me.
Mm-hmm.
It just has to be a Corvette, man. Flashy. I'm from New Jersey. I don't know. There's something wrong with me. It has to be a Corvette.
So let's play this out. You have a federally backed job with your license, and you're gonna get a pullover, waiting to speed vehicle to ruin your license. That's what you're telling me. You're gonna say no to this Corvette every time when it tries to go fast?
I'm going fast. If the cop pulls me over, I don't know. We'll just see. I don't know.
Bro, my thing is with people is, what do you mean there's never gonna be another person? You're not gonna have any kids?
No kids. No kids. None. If
So
I
there's
do have a kid, I'm gonna build a car seat in the back. I'm gonna build a car seat
you
in the back.
can't put a car seat in the
I'm gonna build a
Corvette,
car
bro.
seat in the trunk. I'm gonna
Like,
build one in the trunk, man. I'm not. It's over. That's the only car I want. That's gonna be my daily for everything.
you're gonna daily drive a Corvette, bro?
I'm gonna go to Home Depot in the Corvette. I'm
So
gonna go to
okay,
Home Depot in
where
the
you gonna where
Corvette.
you gonna put the 2x4s?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
That's
know.
insane, man. I don't.
Yeah.
You know what? You know what? You know why this interests me so?
Yeah.
Because we can trace the millions of dollars in marketing. They probably have been attacking your brain since you were like 5, and we did like magazines that your mom let you look at, and they were hitting you there, TV,
Yeah.
movies, and you've been 7 years old. You've been thinking one day I'm gonna
That's what
get
I'm
that
saying.
Corvette.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? It's an honor to be on here with you, right? Yeah, I've been watching you before I even got my CDL. You know that, right?
That's true, but you still want a Corvette after watching me for these many years. It's crazy.
I know. I know. I have to have it. I have to have it. I have to have it. It's the only thing I have to have.
So there's no way I can talk you into like a Honda Accord.
No, not even possible. Not even. I mean, I don't know. I would have to modify it. I would have to modify it. I would have to make
Oh
it
my
fast.
God.
That's
Jay,
the thing. Everything has to be fast. If it's not fast, I don't want it.
how old are you?
26.
Oh my God, man. Jesus.
It's the perfect age. That's what I'm saying. I got about
It's
2 more years.
literally the
Two,
worst
3 more
age to
years.
own a Corvette, bro. The worst
I don't.
age, bro.
I don't have one right now, but I mean, eventually I do want one. But I've always had sporty cars. Like I had a 350Z. You know, I had a modified Volkswagen before that. So it's always been sporty or nothing. You know what I mean?
So what do you get out of it being sporty? I don't understand. What are you getting
I
out of
don't
it?
know. It's just the feeling. It's just how it rides. I just
And
love it. If
you're not married.
I'm not married,
So
I'm
now
not
now
married.
now we're gonna get down to the real shit.
Okay. All right.
It is the pussionic pool,
Mm-hmm.
if that's a word,
Yeah,
of that
yeah, that's
car
definitely.
that y'all are interested in. It has to be that.
I just like to be flashy. I don't know what it is. Everything has to be an event. Like, I don't know. I just need, like, it has to be, I don't know. It just fits with me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just relates to me. Like, it has to be fast, no more than 2 seats,
It has
and
to be
that's
two
it.
seats.
It has to be 2 seats. It has to be. If there's a back seat, no one should be able to fit in the back seat. You know how the coupes do got the back seat, but you got to
Yeah.
slide the driver's
You
seat
want
up.
the
Like the shit.
roadster. You want the real shit. You
Yeah,
don't
that's what I'm saying.
that's crazy, man.
Yeah,
That's
it's just me.
insanity, dog.
It's
And
just
my
me.
thing is like, okay, I love Corvettes. I'm American. You can't not like Corvettes if you're American.
Yeah,
We all do. We
exactly.
love them. But
Hmm.
my thing is like most roads can't go over 65, 55 miles an hour on the East Coast. I know where you at. You can't go fast in New Jersey.
Nah, definitely. 70 you getting pulled over.
So why would you have a car that could go that fast in that area?
That's just who I am.
That
It's just who I am.
hold on, let me stop you here. Let me stop you because it's your generation that is fucking with me. Y'all do know that doesn't answer the question when your generation says it's who I am. That's not enough. You got to give me something else, bro. Something else.
I don't know. It's just
It's the
I'm
pussionic
five.
pool. Just be real.
It
It's the
is.
bitches.
It is. It's everything. It's everything. It's everything.
So do you
I don't know.
believe you can pull more women with a Corvette? And here's my question. What type of woman are you pulling with a Corvette?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I'm gonna pull more women with the Corvette. Cause that is just who I am. It's not really like
Oh
it's
my
not like, oh, I just want a Corvette because it's a Corvette. It fits me. It's my personality. You know what I mean? Like it just has to be a Corvette. A Corvette I feel like looks like me. You know what I mean? Like it's
So
just
you
who I
think you
am.
resemble the
Like
Corvette?
I feel like I resemble a Corvette. You feel me? Like I got a narrow jawline. I feel like the Corvette looks like me. Like it just has to be me. It has to be me.
Why are we so freaking addicted to cars, bro? If you
I
go
don't
over to
know.
if you go to Cuba right now, they rocking 1955s rebuilt, man, like, and they getting
Yeah.
biddies with it.
That's what I'm saying. It is. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is.
Women, tell me, what do you think when you see a guy in a Corvette? No, hold on. Ramel, 1 second. Hold
All
on.
right, no problem.
I gotta get Joel's take on this. I have to get Joel's take on this. Joel,
I don't think there's no other take better than mine.
which is
So you basically want a woman based on what car you drive?
he said it just fits him to have a sporty car. He just it's a looks thing.
Okay. Let's get a little deep,
Mm,
if you don't mind.
I'm with it.
Let's just say you drive the latest Corolla.
Right.
Whoever thought of that? A K5, a Kia.
Yeah. Excellent gas mileage, by the way.
You ever thought about driving the latest version of those?
No, nobody wants those.
Because I bet you 10 times out of 10, the woman you're pursuing knows what that car is. Because 9 times out of 10, they want that car,
Right.
but they can't afford it. So put it in a hypothetical situation. Just put it in a hypothetical situation because
Right.
you have nothing better else to do.
Right. We're truckers.
You drive that new Corolla.
Mm-hmm.
You drive that new Corolla, that 2025 Kia K5 GT. Ooh, if you got that GT,
It's sharp. It's clean.
you're sharp. Can't nobody say you shit. So if you pull off the lot with that bitch, and you pull up on that bitch with that bitch, you're getting pussy that night. If you play your cards right.
But it won't. But see, because
Now,
it won't be a vet though. A vet, because Phil's in the corner. He's a vet guy too. I just ain't got on him yet. It's something
yeah,
about the Corvette.
if you got that vet motherfucker, like if you got that vet motherfucker, just make sure it's that C7 motherfucker.
Mm.
Make sure it's that C7 ZR1 motherfucker. Because if you ain't get that C7 ZR1 motherfucker, you better hope that bitch is cheap. Because any C7 will make that bitch jump. Now, if that bitch a little better, you're gonna have to have that ZR1 motherfucker. If you ain't got that ZR1 motherfucker, just make sure you got a tune on that Z6, Z7.
He said put the cams
If you
in
got a
the
tune on it, yeah, let's say $1,500 max. If you got that, you got that big pussy.
I don't hold on. We got new people calling in. 1 second. Phil, just chill. I know this is your area, and you're gonna have such a scientific reason to why people like Corvettes. And I'm not gonna act like I don't like Corvettes. I can't. I'm American. I love Corvettes. I can't not. It's as apple pie as it can get. Driscoll, what's going on?
Another day in this world we call truck driving.
That's all you doing.
That's all I'm doing.
Can you tell me why you gotta have the car you want?
Listen, that car that they want, that's for the people who are single, running around chasing chicks. Ain't no man that's being loyal to his woman, driving a Corvette, a Yukon, any kind of Escalade, and going home happy.
You think all escalating Corvette drivers cheat on their old lady? Every single one of them?
Oh, every one of them.
Oh my gosh!
As long as it's the SUV one. Some of the CRVs, some of them are just cheating. They use the daily drivers.
Oh my gosh! That's a rough statement, brother.
We ain't gonna say his name, but we know who's got the blue Corvette and Mustang, and we know he's out here chasing chicks.
Messy. Hold on. You got a lot of background noise, Driscoll. 1 second. Now we gotta ask our resident car guy. Okay. Phil.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna give you the floor, brother, because I know you were very passionate about this.
I am. Listen, I just want to say first off, the Corvette is God's sports car. That is America's engine.
Oh my god.
It's one of the best sports cars ever built. Can't convince me otherwise. Now, mind you, I'm a JDM guy. I love Toyota. I really love Toyota, but you cannot deny a Corvette. Now, I'm not gonna spend $100,000 on a C7 ZR1 like Joe was talking about. I like the C6 LS3. You just can't beat it. You throw parts at it, and it makes all the horsepower. Like, I don't know what to tell you. My affinity for that car and just fast cars in general, I'm into motorsports. Like, that is my hobby. Like, that's really what I do. Mind you, I don't currently have a fast car. I had one, but it got stolen. I had a G35 with a built motor in it. It's not on video, but I did that. Car got stolen. It's a long story. Point being, I'm very passionate about cars. I go to race events. I go to drift events. Like, I really do this. Like, I build engines for real. So for me, the C6, it's the best Corvette to me.
The C6.
Mind you, I'm not married now. I don't have any children. I can have the C6 and it's not affecting my life. I'm still keeping my Civic. I'm never getting rid of that car. Granted, it needs some money into it right now because I didn't
You done
drove
beat
the wheel
the
off
shit
that
for
thing.
5-6 years.
Yeah, I have. I ain't gonna lie. I've been driving it. You know what I'm saying? It's got a stage 4 clutch in it. I be driving that thing. So it needs some work. But when I acquire my next vehicle, I'm putting money back into that. And I'm one day when I got a nice little retirement fund to the side, I will have a C6 Corvette. That is on the car list.
I'm just gonna say this. Honestly. I get it. I get that these things are nice. I do. But what I always wonder when I talk to people is, let's say you get this fancy car.
Okay.
Our industry is going to give you no time to drive it.
True. That's true. To a certain degree. It depends. Depends on what you do. Me, I have a little bit more time than most. Yes, I still work. I go to work like everybody else does, but I have just a smidgen more time than everybody else does. So when the time allows, I would take this thing to the track. Mind you, I have learned the hard way about hot boying in the streets. I'm talking to you, Willis. You're gonna learn by driving the way you do.
Yeah.
Mind you, I've done all that. I've gotten tickets, the whole deal. I don't do that anymore. I may do a little baby pull in the middle of nowhere here and there, but other than that, I'm not for the street racing. I'm with none of that. For me, build a car, make it fast, take it to a real track. I'm not talking about just quarter mile. Like, I'm into circuit driving. Like, I want to drive the car. That's what I like to do.
See, what I don't understand about y'all is, I'm gonna tell you what my granddaddy told me years ago, way down the Chattahoochee Trip. I'm gonna tell you what he said: you are not a man, or no man in America should not have you're not a man unless you have a pickup truck. He said no man in his right mind, you should always have a pickup truck. He don't care if it's small, he don't care if it's big. You at least got to get the pickup truck out of the way.
I don't disagree with that. I mean, my first car was a pickup truck, mind you. It was a very old one, and I missed that thing dearly, but I didn't have the mechanical knowledge I have now to keep it going. But I do agree, you should have a pickup truck. So eventually, somewhere in the fleet,
see, that's my granddad would have
somewhere in the fleet, there'll be a pickup truck.
He would have a field day with you. He ain't say no fleet. He said period.
Well, like, listen, you gotta have the daily. You gotta have the fast car, and then you gotta have the pickup truck.
No, the daily is the pickup truck, bro. Period. Yeah, he don't care. He got another car, his old lady drive, all that. But a man should have a pickup truck. And until you got a pickup truck, a reliable one secured at the house, You should not be thinking about no other vehicle on the planet. And his belief was, if you lose your job, you can jig with it and make some money.
That's
His
true.
belief was, you're courting a young lady, you're talking to her. This goes out for you, Mitchell. You're talking to this young lady, and you want to get to know her and everything like that. And she says, "Oh, I got to get a new stove or something, and I got to wait for the truck to drop it off." He says, "You pull up with your pickup truck. Oh, I go get it for you, baby." And that's how you help court the young lady. You help her move and all that, and you getting them draws. That's one way.
That's true, and I can't say I haven't done that. It is true.
You get a wife, and she buys something from Sears or whatever of his time. No one uses Sears anymore, but she buys something from Sears. You gonna wait for the truck to drop your thing off, or you just gonna put it in the back of the truck and take it home? A man should have a pickup truck. But I never hear y'all talk about this. Y'all go straight to sporty-ody dopalicious. And I believe, Mitchell, because I still see you watching, I believe that we have been led astray somewhere in manhood where you will drive back and forth to work without a pickup truck and you don't feel some type of way about it. If I Colonel on Robert Wallace, he at least has a full-size SUV. At least. I bet you if I cut on Robert Wallace and I asked him, "You got a truck, Robert Wallace?" He's going to tell me in some form, yes. Watch.
Let me add some pushback though.
Hold on. First of all, there ain't no pushback on Granddaddy. It's done. It's over.
Okay.
Robert Wallace, do you or do you not have some form of truck at the house?
Yes, I have 2 of them.
Done. 2.
Touche.
What kind of truck you got, Robert Wallace?
23 Tahoe. And I got the 2016 GMC that's in the garage that needs some work done to it. And I drive the Honda Accord.
The GMC 1500, a pickup truck, correct?
No, the GMC is a Terrain. I had bought them for my wife. It's a Terrain.
You got to have some form of utility or truck vehicle as a man, because if Robert Wallace's wife go up in there and for some reason she wants this 50-inch TV, he just slides it in the truck and gets going. He don't wait for another man to bring his wife's TV home. What the hell she got him for? No, so Robert Wallace wife tells him, "All right, go get the TV." And Robert Wallace says, "Well, let me go park the Corvette and see if they can strap the Corvette to the side of the." You can't do it, bro. You cannot. And I know we all look at the old white guys with the Corvettes, but the old white guys with the Corvettes, they have a truck at the house, bro.
That's true. This is one of my coworkers. He owns a couple of them, and he does have.
This is a literal throwaway car to him. It doesn't have anything to do with his life. He just got it because he wanted it, and it's nothing they do too. They get it in their 50s, not 26. Mitchell. They get it in their. I'll give you a perfect example. A Corvette isn't even marketed to you until you're 45 years old. It has nothing to do with you. A 26-year-old, you're supposed to be buying something that can fit car seats, help you move from apartment to apartment, shit like that. But y'all keep going after these cars that don't make sense. And then when I ask y'all, well, this is what Mr. Mitchell told me. It's just my personality, man. What? I gotta be sporty. Why? You drive a truck, you're not sporty in the truck. Dirty Broke don't own a pickup. I'm done.
See, that's your man's, but that's your man's.
Come on, Dirty Broke. You got to do better.
And he is the king of economical, and your man's don't even got a pickup truck. So what are we talking about?
Jesus Christ. Hold on.
What are we talking about? Especially when new trucks cost $80,000, $90,000, $100,000.
How come every time we talk about what you should have, you go straight to new? But when we talk about Corvettes, you talk about getting an old one. You can't find a Tacoma sitting around here. 95 Tacoma sitting around.
I'm speaking to the masses though. I'm not talking about me. If I buy a pickup truck, it's not going to be newer than 2014. Period. Like I'm gonna look for the 08 to 14 because I like that generation. I like how the body look. You know what I'm saying? The motors
Oh
is
yeah,
good.
the '08 GMC truck is with the double lights on top of the bottom.
Yes,
That's
that
a
is one
classic
of my
LTZ Tahoe.
favorites.
I ain't gonna hate.
Love them.
I ain't gonna hate on you for that. I don't know. It just gets me going, Mr. Wallace, because I be trying to bring back man shit,
Right.
and I feel like this generation is more into fashion and flash.
Yeah, I think you do. We all need a pickup truck so we'll be able to put stuff in and be able to take it to take it to the house, or we doing a little yard work. We can put stuff, take we can leave to the dump and stuff. And I think every man need a pickup truck or be at some point.
Oh, your signal messed up, Mr. Wallace. Hold on. We got to let Mitchell say some stuff. Mitchell, do me a favor. Cut your camera off so they can't clock you. They can't clock you. I don't need you to get clocked. All right. Mitchell, look at him in this dang on picture. Young Thundercat. Look at his picture.
Listen, man, I don't know. Like, to be real, old white guys don't even look right in a Corvette, though. Like, it don't even look right. Like, what am I looking at?
Hey,
like, I be
feeling
feeling like
you gotta put some respect on the jorts and Skechers, though. That's a staple.
No, yeah, that's them.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know. It's just like I don't know. It's just something about the Corvette, man. You know what I mean?
So how long?
To be honest,
long have you been looking at the
go
Corvette?
ahead.
How long have you been like just eyeballing the Corvette?
I've been looking at the 5 years. Like 5 years. Only the 2019 Z06 though. That's it. C7 2019 Z06. That's all I want.
So
you know what I mean, Phil? The C8s. I'm alright. I don't want the C8s.
I'd be cool with a 09 C6. I ain't even gonna hold you. The C7, that's a different type of pocket. I ain't dropping that kind of bread just at the go.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'm gonna ever get it. You know, I just want it. You know what I mean?
It's possible. I mean, yeah, if you get out here and run it up, you can get you some C7 money.
Yeah,
but I'm not spending C7 money.
If you make the right amount of sacrifices, it can be done.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it can be done, but you know, to pay for it, you won't be able to drive it often.
Yeah.
But you're in New Jersey, so are you in a part of New Jersey where it's a house, or are you in New Jersey?
I'm in a part where it's a house.
Oh, so you got a place to store it then.
Yeah, probably. But can we talk trucking for a little bit though? I got a couple questions, man.
Yeah, you need them because you're talking about buying $100,000 car. So yeah, go ahead and ask the question.
So listen, man, you know, Chuck, I've been watching you for years, man. You know what I mean? And you know, the 10 hours in the sleeper berth, everything is amazing. You know what I mean? I love it over the road. You know, I'm one of the few that really loves this, you know what I mean? But my thing is, right, I think the most amount of miles I ever hit in a week was like 2,900. I want to know how I need to get, I want to know how to, you know, get more miles. You know what I mean? I feel like I do everything right. You know what I mean? I think my problem is, like, I take a 34. I don't know. I just want to know if there's any like tips on how to get more miles in a week, man. That's all.
There's really no way for us to tell you that without looking at your clock.
Okay. And I was gonna say too, don't say your carrier, but what type of freight are you hauling?
I'm driving. Everything is driving.
You can get it with drive-in, bro. Listen, here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. Even if you tighten your logs up, you keep the truck running. A lot of times, and real guys, these guys ain't gonna tell you this. A lot of times, that 3,400 mile week they have is leftover from the last week.
Okay.
Sometimes stuff, like you drop something, and it dropped the day after we check, and they be trying to act like they got 3,500 miles this week. Here's another thing too: if you really want to hit the miles, you will be looking to get into mail.
Yeah,
those dudes hit the miles and then some.
Running mail or getting with one of the big shippers like FedEx, UPS. Yes.
Yeah, they hit those
Okay,
miles.
okay.
They have no choice but to hit those miles. And what I will say is that sounds great until you realize, male, they want you to hit that shit every week. There ain't
Yeah.
oh, it kind of hit it one. No, every
Yeah.
week it'll be no chill. So
Yeah.
I'm
it's
okay with burning out though. I love this shit. I love to burn out every week.
yeah. So I mean, if I was you, I would start kind of playing around with like the UPSs and the Old Dominions and the
Mm-hmm.
mail cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
They on something called JIT. That's just in time.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why they run like a bat out of hell past you because every load they get is late.
Yeah. Already, like before they got it, it was late.
So they're running it balls to the wall all the time. So if you really think, and the funny thing is, you're in the perfect place to do that.
Yeah.
You're in the
Okay.
perfect place to do that. So I would look to, try to maneuver myself somewhere that's more into running hard because that's what sets your personality.
How long have you been driving?
I got 8 months in.
Okay.
I'm
Oh,
So
new. I'm
here's
new.
here's off the rip. Get to 2 years before you start pivoting. Just
Okay.
keep grinding, stay with your company, especially because like I said, the game is different now. Stay with that company if you can stand it. I mean, don't put yourself in a bad situation if it's affecting your finances, but if you can endure and be
yeah.
frugal, stay there 2 years and then start shopping carriers.
Because here's something that most people are not going to tell you, but I'm gonna be real with you. When you start getting over in the company like that, they're very more they scrutinize deeper.
Yeah.
So they're gonna be
Mm-hmm.
this whole I don't like this company and leaving. They don't play that shit, bro.
Yeah, them
Like
Yeah.
you
days.
got to jump from your company to them, and like that's all they're expecting to see. Also, some of these you can't have no fucked up record. You can't
Mm-hmm.
be someone that's just slapping hoes on the weekend. Like you got to have all that shit together before you get over there messing with mail because you messing with federal shit. Like this is not no joke. Also, a lot of these companies, when we talk about getting over the Old Dominions, they want you to have every endorsement.
I was just about to say that something you can do in the meantime, get all your
Mm-hmm.
endorsements and go ahead and get your TWIC card.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
What endorsements do you have?
I only have my tanker.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna need doubles, triples, and a hazmat, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just do them one at a time, but get all your endorsements together. Apply for your TWIC card. Let that get settled and situated. And by the time you hit your 2 year mark, you'll be able to go anywhere you want.
There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But
Yes, sir.
also remember, you're a young Thundercat right now. You will not always be that young. So I'll tell you what an old cat told me when we were talking about getting miles. I forget where we were, and an old cat walked up to us and he said, I don't want more miles. And I was like, man, you don't want no more money? He said, it ain't about the miles you drive. It's about how much you get paid per mile.
That's a fact.
Okay. Okay.
The people making the biggest money in this game drive less miles, bro.
Yeah.
Those reliable cats that's barely pushing 2,000 miles a week, they seeing 300,000 a year. No exaggeration.
And I'll give you myself as an example. Been driving 8 years. I drive less than 1,000 miles a week and I make 85,000 base pay.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's
So
not a flex. I'm just saying when
yes,
you
it's
get some
fact.
years behind you, your perspective of running will change. You're gonna hit what's called the wall where you're just like, no more of that hard running no more.
So you have to pre-predict because what they're not gonna tell you about UPS, FedEx, and Old Dominion, that shit don't never turn down, bro.
No.
You'll be running like that for the next 25 years. Like they're not gonna turn that down because you can never run all the mail. It's just you can't run it all. It's impossible.
Okay.
So
Okay.
now my thing is you young. You know what I'm saying? You can pop over there, get some checks to like 35 and then pop out if you gangster like that. But at the same time, you need to be thinking in your mind if you want to get that vet, you're trying to figure out how to make you look at it this way. There's a person driving down the street. I had a dude tow my truck 3 weeks ago. And I asked him how much he got a mile. He said $12 a mile.
Plus base call out.
$12 a mile, bro.
That's crazy.
So it's like
I mean, is that once you get in the owner op though? Is that once you get into like the owner op
well,
lifestyle?
That and you know, he was towing me, so he's a tow truck, but
Okay,
it's
okay.
owner op and all that. But I don't never push y'all to owner op like that because you know
We're for
it
where
gets
you are in your
it's weird,
career,
bro.
we're not ready to talk about that yet.
Yeah, your best move, man, is gonna be. Here's some shit. If a person was coming up to me and asking me, TB, what would you do if you started all the way over?
Mm-hmm.
If I started all the way over, I would have went to an Old Dominion type of company.
Okay.
That's your Old Dominions. It used to be Yellow
R
Trucking
and L.
or Estes.
Yeah, Estes is
Estes.
Um,
I see a lot of Estes on the road.
yeah, those cats. They don't have a driver there making under $100,000, bro.
yeah.
Now, peep game. I would have went in with them and I'd have just stayed the whole way. If
Mm-hmm.
I knew better. And here's something that people don't ever tell you when we're talking about trucking, because we love to talk owner op. Owner ops can touch a little bit more money at one time. Company guys like that have better lifestyles, bro. They have better lifestyles. They own more property. They own more cars. They have a better retirement.
Yes, sir.
That's
Yes, sir.
that's just the truth. Now, depending on who you know, this is why you'll hear owner op say, "Well, I'm getting this," but you got to think, I don't know who he knows. You see what I'm saying? There's a white boy in the country that I know that hauls hopper, and he doesn't see less than $6,000 a week, bro. And he don't drive no more than 1,900 miles a week
Damn.
because he doesn't get paid by the mile. He get paid by the pound. Now, here's the thing. You think, well, I'm going to go on the hopper. But he also grew up around the farms.
Right.
He knows people. We don't know who he knows. You being from New Jersey on the East Coast, I'm an East Coast cat too. We don't know that mustard seeds cost that much.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it.
There you go. So it's like a lot of dudes will come into trucking and self-benefit when they talk to you. They'll be talking to you and bragging on what they can do, but they never tell you how they're doing it because a lot of it is built around who they know. It's not know-how. If you don't have no plugs into doing something like that, it may be more beneficial for you to go to a UPS or a Old Dominion or a Estes or something like that, because you can live a very fruitful life and have Blue Cross Blue Shield healthcare. That don't mean much to you right now, but that's gonna mean some shit to you in 15 years.
Okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? They have these dudes also where you're at. All of that shit I just said is union, so you get a pension.
Yeah.
They big on pensions up there by Philly, New York, and all that, and New Jersey. So I'm sure it's probably Teamsters Union, probably exactly. So there's a lot of things you gotta think about. You go into the union, they have special stuff sitting aside to help you get a house, and like this. There's a lot of benefits to doing it the square way, we can call it. The owner op shit is a dream, but let me tell you, it's a dirty game, bro. It really is. It's a dirty game. You may meet somebody that just got the plug in, like you just be good, but you may go out there and they just take all your money and you just die with no retirement.
Yeah, and both of us have been owner ops throughout our career. So mind you, we're not saying it's not impossible to make money. You can make money in the industry, but understand the larger long-term success is built off relationships.
Right. I'm literally an owner op right now, bro. And what I can tell you is, I can see a nice check. And I speak modesty, and modesty literally is the key to being an owner op. I have money in the bank, but I can't touch it because I really don't have money in the bank. My company has money in the bank. I mean, the one I own, my own company does. So I don't have the money to floss because I could go back to the truck tomorrow and it'd be broke down.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense,
it takes a level of maturity to do shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You may get a $7,000 check, but if you're thinking I got $7,000, you shouldn't be an owner op because you didn't get $7,000. Your company got $7,000, the one you own. So like I said, that's a whole deeper conversation. But if I'm just talking to a young dude, I would tell him to go to the Old Dominions, the UPSs, the Estises, the EFF, it's a bunch of them, bro.
Or if you're more of a risk taker, get into Specialized.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't mean specialized like owner op. I mean like we're talking about cryogenics. We're talking fuel. Dirty Broke's a good example for that. We're talking about oversize if you want to jump into that industry.
Yeah,
Okay,
oversized,
gotcha.
Getting
oversized.
into
Into
getting into what do you say about the niches all the time, TB?
niches get you riches.
Yeah,
Yeah. Wait, what is the niches? That's the
That just
that's
means a very boiled down small area of an industry. It just means like a very specialized part of an industry. It's a niche.
gotcha.
So they'll
Yeah,
tell
like
you
Okay.
learn your niche. Like right now, you're in New Jersey, you can run the mail game. But if you was in Florida, I'd be telling you to get into hauling boats.
yes,
Okay.
Because
Okay, I got
you can haul yachts down there and live a dream for real.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
it depends on where you're at. Now, if you're in LA, it's probably a good idea to haul cars.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on what you're bringing and pulling in. But I'm telling you, just think about the old, look at what they offer, man, and see if it's something you will be interested in.
But
They're gonna
don't
find
make your move until you get to 2 years, bro. I'm so serious. Do not jump companies before you hit 2 years.
Gotcha. No problem. No problem.
I appreciate you. Say what?
I one more. What is your guys' opinion on team driving? Because my fleet manager calls me every day. She talk about team driving.
Nah, nah, nah.
Yeah, stay away from that, dog.
Stay away from that.
This is what you need to do. If you gonna team, it needs to be your old lady, bro.
Gotcha.
Because think about it. If you get an old lady and she go get a CDL or she already got one, because there's a bunch of trucking biddies out here y'all ain't tapping for some reason. But you get a chick that got and y'all get together, them checks both go in your account. So you keeping all the money.
And I ain't talking about no regular bust down. I'm talking about y'all need to be in a committed relationship. Y'all can get together 24/7.
Yeah. So you think, oh, I like running the streets, but that married couple, they're getting 2 lease checks a week, bro. They're getting 25 times 2, 31 times 2, 1863. Like they getting some crazy money, bro.
Or some couples, they just live on the road.
Period.
They vacation in every state they go to.
That's what I do. I just live on the road.
Yeah, so you should have been snagged one of these trucking biddies. What are you doing?
I need to find one.
Huh?
I need to find one, man. I
Go to
don't really see no
TikTok.
females out here on the road. Yeah,
Go-
they do be on TikTok, right? The social
Heavy.
media influencers.
And let me tell you something. They looking for a dude to take the brunt of the work off the truck, bro. They waiting on it. Y'all just ain't throwing those shots, bro. Y'all going home trying to hit corporate chicks.
Yeah. It's like a nightmare.
Man. Yeah, do your thing, dog. Let me know.
All right, man. No problem. I appreciate you taking the call, man. Thanks
No
for the
problem.
advice.
You still crazy for wanting a Corvette. I don't care what you try to turn yourself into.
It's a fantastic sports car.
Yeah, nah. I'm still hating on him for that. Like, forget about it. No. Willis, I don't know why you here. I don't know.
Because I called him out.
He just
By
won't
his-
come
by
here and
his
say some
fast
stupid
driving.
shit, bro. He ain't trying nothing pertinent to say. He just here to say some shit he ain't supposed to be doing.
Mhm.
I know what you into. I done got what you into. Look, this is what I want. I'm gonna get you, Willis. Just chill. You doing all right. Listen, when I tell y'all stuff, I be meaning it, bro. I'm not. If you know somebody and you got to plug in on something, do your thing, man. But if you coming to me from Adam and don't know trucking from Adam, I'm not gonna tell you to be on around, bro.
Yep.
It's more than what they're saying. You know, man. You know how many dudes is actually married to the broker? No one talks about that shit. You know how many of these hillbillies is married to the broker, literally? Every broker got a truck, man. And either their brother's driving it or their wife is driving it or their husband's driving it. Yo, every broker, I talk to brokers every day running what I'm running. And everyone that I talk to has a significant other or family member in their truck. Now, answer me this. How you think day loads look?
When you going straight to the source.
I mean, when you're pounding the source.
Yeah.
When every dollar you make literally goes in her account, what do you think his loads look like? And I'm like, oh man, it's a $7,800 load. Imagine what Bill's loads look like to
10, 12, 15,000.
Come on, dog. There ain't no, and you thinking they can't do that? There is no conflict of interest, bro. They can definitely do that. If you knew anything about brokering, they got an authority, bro. They got an authority, nigga. When you look up shit like Prime, it's not a carrier, it's a broker's authority that you're looking up. Look at it, read it. It's not a conflict of interest, dog. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, she's literally the source, bro. Like he's just slathering it up and getting loads out of her. And she's getting every buck going in his account. It's a beautiful relationship. So you telling me you just gonna come in and don't know nothing, and you gonna talk to this broker? Man, they gonna put you on they gonna grease your buns up and take it, bro. Like they have no connection to you.
They gonna pack you up quickly.
Pack you up is crazy. That's that's crazy. That's no Diddy right there. But yeah, they gonna take you to the red door room, and it's not gonna be pretty, man. But that dude that's like freaking paying for her SUV Buick, that guy is getting crazy loads.
The enclave.
that guy who's getting the oil change on the Tahoe for that dude is getting bananas loads.
Yeah, he going to the dealership for the tune-up.
Man, he making sure she good. She got the little she got the freaking foot soaker at the house. She is sitting pretty. Dude, he basically works for his old lady. You think he can deny the load? No. Yeah, you're doing this.
Go home. Like,
you're doing this. Yeah. And all the women watching is like, bro, look, I don't know what to tell you. Y'all keep running after these freaking beauty queens, but there's a couple of how do we say this?
A couple of Cheryls around the corner. You know what I'm saying?
There's a couple of Marthas in Ohio.
Yeah, like,
hey man, I got a buddy now. I keep telling him, stay away from your DM because she's trying to get you. Like, I'm telling you, bro. You playing around. And I mean, Willis can tell you. He dirty Dick McGee. He done did it. He'll tell you. Y'all are tripping, bro.
Hitting the DM's daughter and stuff. Man,
let me tell you something. I met a couple, was in a super sleeper. And I asked the dude, how do you get the loads broker for this type of freight? And he said, the broker's in the back of the truck.
Oh my God.
So he's driving down the street and his wife's brokering loads right behind him.
Winning.
Double winning. And y'all running around here trying to bang beauty queens. Get out of here, man.
Yeah. And if she drive, all she need to do is clock about 400 miles.
Bro, 3, 4.
Yeah.
You do 6, you add 3 to that. That's a $9 day. Forget about it. But I mean, y'all won't listen to me. Y'all keep chasing Sweetie. All you know what you gonna do? All right, let me get this over with. I know it's gonna be stupid. Here we go. Here we are.
You assume I ain't had nothing pertinent to say? That's
Go
crazy.
ahead, Willis. What's your pertinent thing? Tell me.
I was gonna say that about the owner op thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like since I've been doing this heavy haul thing, it's been about 3 or so months. Oh yeah, about over 3 months, almost 4. I've actually been making more than I was as a company driver doing this heavy haul thing than I was an owner op. So now I'm looking at it, it's like this owner op thing really is a little overhyped unless you're doing some specialized type situation. And I was making crazy. Like Phil can tell y'all, I was making crazy bread doing that.
Willis was out here getting it.
Yeah,
but you saying you making more company than you was owner opting?
Yeah, like this as a company driver doing a heavy haul, I'm making between $3,000 to $5,000 on average take home. And
he's not running all month either.
No, I only work 10, 15 days a month. And I'm off the rest of the month. But that's in between. But I'm really only working 10, 15 days a month. Probably
and you ain't hitting the broker no more.
Nah, it wasn't a broker. It was the boss's daughter.
Even worse, bro. Even worse.
Yeah.
That's way worse. That's way worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
So
wish I was in the broker.
listen, man, that's dope. I can tell you're in a W9.
Yeah, W900 glider. So I run paper logs.
You're running paper logs, and you're in
Yeah.
the Badlands somewhere. Or are you down
No,
south?
no, I'm down south. I just left. I was in Houston. I'm in Arkansas now on the 30. So I'm
And
heading
you,
back up to Milwaukee.
you never told me. I need you to text in the private chat. What company you at? What company? They don't say it out loud. But, put it in the private chat.
Okay. Yeah, it's a good company. I can put people on you and shit, stuff like that. If
Nah,
they
I don't
want.
want you. I don't want you to say the name because you're driving with the camera facing forward, and I don't want them to call your company. So don't say the name out
Oh yeah, yeah,
loud.
yeah.
And look at Willis.
Jeez. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Look,
this is one of the very few companies I've worked for where I have no complaints. I mean, I get paid after every load and all that stuff. Like I drive nice equipment. And when I'm companies where like if something goes wrong with the truck, like they be like, yeah, we'll get it fixed like later. I'm like, nah, like they getting it fixed like right then and there. Like, hey, find the shop and let me know when it's done. Like I'm
mm,
always like, and they don't just put anything on these trucks. Like it gotta pay something to put on this truck. Like this load pays $8,000 round trip legal load going from Milwaukee to Houston and back.
Hey
So it's like,
Willis, I got a question for you.
yeah,
So which is better? This W900 you driving or the NOEZ?
that's a tough question. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be
Uh-huh.
honest. When it comes to power, and yes, I'm a Cummins fan.
Mm-hmm.
But this cat motor, it's convincing me. This 3406, 625 horsepower, it's convincing me.
Mm-hmm.
But I still got that spot for the international, but the Kenworth is taking the top right now.
The
It
Kenworth is king.
Kenworth is king. I ain't gonna lie. I've never thought I'd see a day I'd be in a truck where it would beat the international. But this
dude,
Kenworth,
every truck beats the international.
See?
What are we talking
you ain't
about here?
you ain't never met Mr. Green.
Nah,
Mr.
man, it's
Green.
a North Star, man. That's the only place it's going. North Star and
Yeah,
broke.
I miss that truck. I ain't gonna lie. But it was a good truck though. Like it rarely broke down on me. It was just wanting to do heavy haul. I had to make some sacrifices. So you either
Yeah,
keep the international and keep running containers, and doing something I don't want to do, running containers, even though the money's good, or follow my dream and go do heavy haul. And I realized it was probably the best decision I've ever made is selling the truck and coming to do heavy haul. Because now in about 2 months, I'm going to be on a beam trailer. So that little this little 3-5 thousand I'm making right now is about to go up. Like
yeah.
I really ain't making nothing to be honest.
I'm had to come down there and holler at you, man. I don't know. I'm had to come down. Where you gotta live to work that?
We hire out of every state except California.
Mm. Does that company start with an S?
Nah.
Okay.
You, you probably never heard of it. It's like a word of mouth company. It's like a real
It's
tight
a
niche company.
it's a small company.
Yeah, the
Oh,
only
I was
reason why I
thinking
heard about this
system.
company is because a buddy of mine used to work here, and he would have still been here if he had never had a kid. But that's the only way I heard about this company. I never even heard of the company before.
Okay.
So
I'll say
like,
I may come down there and holler at you, man. You on my gram. Hit me on the gram and let me know what's going on with that. Send me that.
oh yeah, we got two trucks available right now, W900s. Shit, come on over here. And we hire
Mhm.
owner ops, 93%, paid out every load. Like that's like last week. Instead of that little 5700 I made last week, I would have made 19,000 as an owner up over here. They're
Mm.
like, yeah, not.
Mind you, your
like,
truck got to be together to be hauling that stuff. So you
oh
don't
yeah,
just pull up with a Cascade. You think you finna haul something?
Get that Katie
nah.
work.
Yeah,
He's going. The boss man's going to turn you around if you show up with a Cascadia. Like he's really tight niche on what owner ops he hire and what truck you bring over. Like
yeah.
you really got to buy one of his trucks unless you have a truck
Unless
like
you
maybe
got
like
something
C1
spec.
specialized truck.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
you
Yeah.
got to have a well spec truck to come over here as owner op because he's
Yeah.
going to expect you to pull some serious weight.
Mhm.
Right. You ain't gonna do nothing but pull the tranny right out that joint, blow up the
Yeah,
shocks. No, all right,
yeah,
like I said, I'm gonna holler at you, Willis, and you know what, man? I'm sorry, Willis. You had something pertinent to say. That's my bad, bro. I'm sorry about that, dog.
yeah. I was just telling the truth about the owner op thing. He was like, it's really not that all cracked up to be unless you're doing something specialized. Like it's coming from
Right.
someone that's been on both sides.
Yeah.
Right. No, all right. Like I said, I'm gonna holler at your mans, man. Send me on the ground. I may come down there, because I'm flatbed heavy. This is nothing to me.
Yeah,
I
I
can
put the
do
name
it.
in the private chat.
Yeah. Let me know. I gotta get out. I can't be on here all day. I got an old lady, man. I can't be on here all day though.
All right.
All right. Appreciate you, bro. Listen, should I go down there in heavy haul with Willis, man? I don't know, man. I don't know.
He moves some serious stuff over there where he's at. So
That's what they say.
if you feeling adventurous, go for it. But
I get like that, dude. Sometimes I just be wanting to do something different, bro.
yeah, but it's the folks he's working with, they solid. I give him that.
They 1099.
I believe no, they're W2. He's W2.
Okay. I feel you doing. All right, man. Shoot, I can't be on here forever. Hey, Phil, I appreciate you for coming through.
Yeah, man.
I know you gotta get back to work where you live and all that, but listen, I can't be on here forever. I gotta give my shout outs to the people who show love to the situation. We are on Rumble streaming live right now. Shout out to all the people who went over to the Rumble. Matter of fact, let me see who new just came over. Bong. All right. Ghost Trucker came over. Phil came over. Mr. Black TV came over to the Rumble. On your video. I don't know how to say that. Ojavi came over. I appreciate the love. Now we are up to 104 followers over there at Rumble. We are getting it done, man. We're getting it done over there at Rumble. I'm going to drop the link to Rumble one more time and give my little speech. We're at Rumble because we want to go somewhere where when we get into our trucker conversations and we get to talking schmack, we're not penalized for just being us. So it doesn't cost anything to follow. It's totally free if you want it to be. You can show support, but you don't have to pay any money. It's free. It's just like being on YouTube. And that's the Rumble link right there. That's where everybody's running over to. We got 100 people in one night over there. Let's see if we can get to 200 by tomorrow night. We're there because we're tired of every time we get in the conversation, they demonetize us. Over there ain't no demonetization. You can say whatever you want. And we're going to see how the game go. Appreciate the love. Don't be mad, man. Be happy. Do better.